Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Rocky, the classic boxing movie starring Sylvester Stallone, one of my all-time favorite action heroes, and a movie from one of my all-time favorite franchises. I'm a huge fan of Rocky. I love a good boxing movie. There's really only one movie in the 6 series franchise so far that I do not like, which, I mean, if you're a Rocky fan, you should probably be able to figure out pretty quickly which one I'm talking about. And I intend to maybe review all these movies over the coming weeks and months and what have you. But so this is the classic original Rocky, which is a movie I'm a big fan of. There's parts of it that I don't really necessarily love. I feel like are relics of the time that wouldn't necessarily be in the movie now. Like, one of the major problems I do have with the franchise as it progresses is the character of Paulie. I think that the guy who played Paulie did a great job. I think he was an interesting character, but I could never really buy into him because he starts off this movie being such a jerk to Adrian and like abusive almost, and maybe even not almost, and that's something that always turned me completely off of a character. Yet by the end of the series, we were supposed to have all this affection for him, especially by the time like Rocky 4 comes around, and that always kind of irked me. There is definitely some real strengths in this movie. Like all the stuff after the boxing starts is all obviously fantastic. I love the way it's shot. The way that they make you root for Rocky is just so, like, it's just utter perfection. I think Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed is just so awesome. I love Carl Weathers. I wish he did more. I mean, obviously he's in one of my all-time favorite movies, Predator, and like Action Jackson was entertaining and stuff like that. And of course he was great in Arrested Development. But I always loved him, and like when he comes out in all the American stuff gear, he's just so entertaining. And then by the end of the movie, like the way he's all of his bravado has been dropped and everything like that, it's just so perfectly written. And it's just, this movie is just the great underdog story of one of the best of all time. And I absolutely love this movie, and a lot of the elements of it that you definitely probably wouldn't see in a movie like this now. Like, when you watch the Rocky series as it goes on, they always have like moments where they're trying to add extra meaning to the boxing fight, the fight that's about to come. But in this movie, it's not just about like adding extra oomph to that. Like, he's also saying things about like what it was like growing up in that era if you weren't of great means, and like the way that his character starts out being like an enforcer and all that stuff. It's all really interesting. And then like you have like these moments that are really compelling, like like the moment with him and Adrian on the ice is great, and all that stuff. This movie just it has a lot more to say than just the boxing, but then the boxing in and of itself is such a great climax that that's what people always think of it. And there's lots of great characters. I mean, Adrian to me has never been one that I particularly enjoy. She's a bit of a blank slate, but Mickey is so cool. I love that guy. Like, Burgess Meredith's performance is just outstanding, and so like he's got such a growl to him, and like he's the tenacity in that character is just so great. And like I said, Sly and Carl are both amazing, and like this is just one of the all-time great sports movies, and definitely a great auspicious start to one of the best action franchises, and sports action. It's not action, I guess, but you know what I'm saying. One of the best franchises of all time. I just absolutely love these movies. So those are my thoughts on the original Rocky. Let me know in the comments below if you're a big fan of the Rocky series. If you want to see me keep reviewing these flicks, what your favorite in the series is. I'm not gonna say what mine is. I will say, it's not the first one, and people will probably be pretty surprised by the one that I like the most. Other than that, please hit the like button. It does great things for my channel. And please hit subscribe and the notification bell. You know, I love talking to you guys about movies, and I'd love it if you stuck around. And other than that, have yourself a nice day.